event that somebody had surgery where they removed the lymph nodes here at the axilla, because the main big lymph nodes are at the armpit, the axilla, or the groin, the inguinal. So inguinal, axilla, or axillary. Now, at the elbows and knees, wrists and ankles, the bottoms of the feet, and even a little bit the palms of the hand, any joint is where the lymph nodes are. So if we're taping for swelling, the lymph drain, I want to just make sure the head of the tape is near that joint line, and then the tentacles go down, covering whatever area is swollen. So let's say in an arm, I'd want some tentacles here, and then I'd want to go above here, but with an issue there, where if there's been surgery here, removing lymph nodes, we don't have a port in the same way, I may take the head of that and go above. I want to come here, right at this clavicle line, because here at the neck is another main port site. So just above the clavicles, right there. So anybody with like facial treatments, that's what they're usually kind of doing, is they're getting the swelling out of the face and then porting it through the anterior triangle down here, okay?
So could you do a quadrupus from your neck up your face?
That's the, you could.
I'm just curious.
You could, I guess you could.
I want to mess around.
That'd be quite the thing. Yeah, you start just central and have it just.
Yeah.
Just here, yeah, right here, and just splay right up, you know. So, that would be amazing. The awkwardness would be, and if I had my initial suggestion, it would be to kind of tape more like upper trapezius and have the tentacles go down across the upper arm. Because you can make those tentacles as long as you want. And when I show how to use them, like just break off that backing bit by bit, and you can make them cover the whole arm if you want it, but usually you want it to just be regional, because if they're crossing joint lines, they'll roll up more easily. So if it's swelling of the arm, you want one's heads at the elbow, tentacles down, stopping just before the wrist. Then you want it at the shoulder, stopping just before the elbow. In this case, you can go above it, here kind of upper trap, splaying out and around, trying to help pull stuff up here, and then it would naturally drain down towards the anterior neck. That helps you avoid taping on the actual anterior neck triangle. The legs, same principle, and you could do as many of these as you want. You could turn it into a crazy basket weave, but usually I would think best to do one on either side. If it's the lower leg, I would do medial and lateral, with the tentacles kind of going out and around, maybe crossing over each other. And then here, kind of anterior and posterior. That's where I think you'd have your best effect in trying to get lymph drain for the lower leg, which is going to be the most common one. At the very, very least, doing the ones here on the lower leg. Might as well do two, having the tentacles splay out and around, and then that way their homework is just rolling their ankles and